I think it's unfortunate that Berlinale has to go ahead with a hybrid festival. I wish everyone could be there in person. And I think it's unusual that they're doing this two-tiered version where the jury gets to see the films first, and then they're gonna, from my understanding, they're gonna put together a list of the winners and then show that to the public. And I think that kind of further takes away the experience of a film festival where everyone is experiencing it together, the jury and the audience. So it's a really unusual choice on their part. I could see like a lot of filmmakers probably pulling out their films. I've read that a lot about these online film festivals, that artists are pulling their movies because they don't want to experience it online, or they don't think that it's going to have the same audience that it would in person. So I'm sure that in the next couple months we'll go back to having in-person film festivals. So it's unfortunate that Berlinale fell at this time and has to do this weird juried and then audience two-step online festival. Yeah, it's hard to tell if this is useful or not to the film industry as a whole. I think, streaming platforms have become more and more common, and now we're seeing at the Oscars, they're allowing films that were released on Netflix directly to be considered for the Oscars and non-theatrical releases. I hope that trend doesn't continue, because I think there's a lot of magic in seeing a film in the cinema versus streaming. There's a whole atmosphere inside of the cinema, sitting in the dark with a bunch of people and watching a film. And I think that filmmakers still think about their film as playing on a big screen in the cinema when they're making it. It's hard to curate how someone's going to interact or see your film when it goes to the streaming. I mean, I don't know if people watch my film on a large TV or they watched it on a tiny phone. And, I designed the film to be seen on a big screen because that's how I wanted to see it. So yeah, the whole online thing, I think is not good for cinema as a whole. I think we're kind of losing the magic of cinema through these digital platforms. It's great that it's accessible to more people, but at the same time, I think there's a loss of the art form.